Hi, Ron. I'm Tosh Southwick. I'm a member of Kelowna First Nation, and I work for T'Onquitchin Council as their Human Resource and Education Manager, and I'm also the chair of PACFNI. PACFNI is the President's Advisory Committee on First Nation Initiatives. PACFNI is a great committee. It's made up of membership from all 14 First Nations, and we come together to move First Nation initiatives forward with the college in a partnership, and we're doing some great things. It's a good committee. We're here to make sure that all students succeed and to try and bring First Nation culture into the college in all areas. We have identified 3 priority areas: health and wellness, leadership and governance, and heritage and culture are the areas that we're going to try and target first of all. And I think they're pretty broad, so we're got our hands into a little bit of everything, and we've got, like I said, a great committee, some really great people on there that are bringing big issues forward, and it's great to see the college committed to that process. I myself am pretty excited to be part of that. The president has given his blessing, I guess, to the committee. The initiative came out of the education summit that happened a couple of years ago, and the president's actively involved with the committee. He himself has put a lot of effort into the initiatives that we're bringing forward and the work that we've done. He stops by the committee and participates in a lot of the work that we do. He's always available for any questions that we have, and we have lots of questions. So I think he's made it abundantly clear that he finds this a priority, and working with First Nations and partnering with First Nations a priority for the college. And I myself haven't seen that before, so I think that's an exciting part of the committee as well. We take recommendations to the president, to the senior managers board, and to the board of governors. I think communications has been a priority for the committee, and I think the college is hearing us loud and clear that the communications needs to improve and has improved already.
Okay. Thank you, Tosh.
No.
My name's Liz Bosley, and I'm the Acting Director of First Nation Initiatives. In May of 2006, the Yukon College hosted a summit on post-secondary education, and they invited all of Yukon First Nations to Yukon College to talk about their education and training needs for 3 days. So the majority of First Nations came to the college. It was really well attended. They had breakout groups. They had lots of discussion about all of their education and training needs, and that they want First Nation initiatives to be integrated in the college across the board. That would be in student services, what they do in residence, that would pertain to curriculum, the services, maybe policy at some point in time. So at the end of that summit, people thought, well, rather than create a division, maybe we should create a committee. So what the college set out to do after that was they did President Wininger did a call out to all chief and councils, and sent a letter saying, please appoint a senior education official from your First Nation to sit on the President's Advisory Committee on First Nation Initiatives. And so we have representatives from all of the First Nations that sit on this committee, and they're directors of education, they're human resource managers, some are employment and training officers, some are directors of capacity development. They're all people that sit in positions that know the education and training needs of their First Nation, and that's exactly what we wanted. We have First Nations in all of our rural communities. Every year we have a fairly high population of First Nation students that attend Yukon College. Some are already in Whitehorse, and some relocate from the small outlying communities. And I think that when some students come in from small communities, it's a huge transition for them. And I think that in organizing this committee, it's an avenue for the college and all First Nations to have a rapport that's back and forth. First Nations can tell us what their concerns are, and the college can listen. The college can say, talk about, some of about what we do here, and it's an education for First Nations. So it's just that really back and forth building the partnership. You know, when the committee first came together, they told us, as in the First Nation Initiatives unit, they said, you know, if you want us to make really informed decisions about how the college can move forward with First Nation initiatives, then give us an education about the college. So at one of our meetings, we talked about what the about the Board of Governors, who they are, the composition of that board. We talked about the president's responsibilities. We talked about the senior management team, which is the deans and directors from all of the divisions and departments. We talked about the individual divisions like professional studies, what programs fall under professional studies, arts and science, developmental studies, and student services. And we invited those deans and directors to come in and speak with PACFNI. And so really we gave them a big, huge snapshot or overview of Yukon College and what we're all about. And so that's how the committee works. They ask us sometimes to provide them with information, and we do. Like, we've incorporated in Skills Canada, Yukon Mine Training Association. You know, sometimes we'll invite certain government departments in, and we will we will give them updates about certain areas that are changing their programming in response to feedback that they have received from First Nations. So,
Thank you, Liz.
okay.
My name's John Reed. I'm the acting coordinator for First Nation Initiatives. Well, PACFNI is a very unique committee in the sense that the very broad mandate of this advisory committee provides an opportunity to discuss issues which ordinarily wouldn't be discussed. And as a result, there's a wide variety of things that PACFNI is interested in that have a significant effect on students and the activities that students are either participating in or the courses that they're taking, which in the end, the ultimate goal being to create a better environment for everybody. And I think that'll have an effect on students.
Okay, my name's Mariah Benoit. I'm the Director of Capacity for Carcos-Tagish First Nation, and I've been in that job for about a month now. PACFNI is brand new to me, and it's interesting information for me to find out that, you know, that we could be cost sharing on different projects, and we could be helping each other and working together. They discuss things together, and they share information together and what they could be doing and how they could be working together. So it's good. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be helpful, because if there's students that want to participate in something that's happening and we're not offering it in our community, they could be going to another community to take part in that.
Thank you very much, Mariah.
You're welcome.
What do you do?
Hello, I'm Stacey Asp. I'm a counselor and employment and training officer for White River First Nation and a member of PACFNI.
And you're one of the oldest members, aren't you? You've been here since it started? Well, I mean, in terms of the longest standing member?
Yeah, it's giving a direction for our students, not only the First Nation students that are attending Yukon College, but all students, and ensuring that their success and that it's a really comfortable working environment. And we're trying to address any barriers, issues like when a student is coming from a small community and hasn't even been in high school since grade 9 or so, and they go into the Yukon College and are lost. We're trying to make it so it doesn't happen like that, and they've got all the support they can have, and they realize that it's a really comfortable working environment where they can be successful in all their endeavors.
Thank you, Stacey.
You're welcome.